Hi kids! By now you have likely learned all the parts of an analog clock through the videos that I've been sending you. And today you're going to be playing a fun game um, online that I'm going to share on your schoolwork stuff. But in order to play the game and be really good at it, you have to understand the tricky parts of an analog clock. And the game won't let you advance unless you are very precise in setting your clock hands. And by precise, I mean you have to be like very exact. So we're going to talk about those tricky parts of an analog clock here first. So you can see here on my clock, it is the hour hand is the short one, and it is pointing to the 9, and my minute hand is on the 12, so that means it's o'clock, right? So we know you've learned that to tell time to the nearest half hour is always when the minute hand is pointing down at the 6, when we divide our clock in half. So you guys can see that. But what you have to also understand is that as you watch my clock move, and like you have seen on the videos, this hour hand does not stay here on the 9. So as I move the clocks, I want you guys to watch this hand right here, the hour hand. Okay, I'm moving. Do you see that? I'm at half now. I'm half past 9, and take a look at where my hour hand is. It didn't stay on the 9, did it? It is now halfway in between the 9 and the 10 because it is 9:30. It is half past 9. Now I'm going to continue to move my minute hand, as you guys can see. See that hour hand is still moving? It's almost 10 o'clock. And you see how it's there? Again. So again, as this hand moves, as the minute hand moves, the hour hand also moves. And the further I get around the clock, oh, look, there it's half. And as I get closer to the 11, this is where it gets tricky. Take a look. This almost looks like it's pointing to the 11, doesn't it? And some kids will say, oh, Mrs. Rentschler, that's 11:45. Well, nope. This is where the clock kind of tricks you a little bit. It looks like it's 11:45. It's almost 11, but take a look. It's 10:45, okay? Now I'm also going to show you guys one really quick thing, a little trick that I always teach my second graders. Hopefully you guys can maybe see this board if you can't. When you're talking about the minute hand and the hour hand, I always show kids this little drawing. So the word hour is shorter, right? And so that is the shorthand. And the word minute has more letters and it is longer. So that's how you can kind of tell the difference between the hour hand and the minute hand. So good luck on that game. The challenge is you're going to see how many problems you can, or how many clocks you can correctly set in 2 minutes. So maybe you guys can post it on Seesaw. Tell me how many you got in 2 minutes, and we'll have a little competition between our class. So have fun.